Tonight on LolCow Live. Wings of Redemption breaks the NDA, causing a complete meltdown behind the scenes. The question is, do we get the team of lawyers ready for the ultimate LOL suit? Or do we handle this the old-fashioned way, with fisticuffs? Will this ever be resolved? Or will we fight forever? Why can't we just part ways? With our heads held time. I meant head held high. Fuck! I fucked up my intro. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start this fucking show, and it's gonna get fucking ugly. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Here we go. Thank you, John Konowski. Welcome to Cash Cow.
It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while Keem's trying to talk the wings. They be bullshitting, spitting LolcOw slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out. You know Keem running this gang. We're live on YouTube, ain't no pre-recorded games. Fuck around, you might catch one in your brain. Hey, LolcOw, nigga. But it's the LolcOw. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. LolcOw, nigga. But it's the LolcOw. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price. But Wings had things that only kings could dream of. This history.
Thank you, Cornbread, for the 3 months of Cash
and
Cow.
if page 5 stays high up in Wings' mind, like the burn shit in our eyes, then tries we might, we still pay a price. LolcOw, nigga, but it's the LolcOw. You be watching it, you clicked it just now.
Thank you, Herzombie, for the
LolcOw,
7
nigga,
months of
but it's
Cash
the
Cow.
LolcOw. You be watching it, you watching it. LolcOw, nigga, but it's the LolcOw. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. LolcOw, nigga, but it's the LolcOw. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Keem's theme is the Scream Team, but mainstream to his team, and later come clean that it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yep.
And the stream team's Keem.
Not your typical mom. Thank you for 6 months of Cash Cow. Welcome, Amanda Gomes. Welcome, Ramon Face. Let's go, Matt Stacks. 6 months of Cash Cow. Dank IRL, 7 months of Cash Cow. 2 months of Band World. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go. The entire chat is turning green with your host, Killer Keem. You know what we're talking about tonight? Wings, 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 wings. Linus, thank you for 5 months of Pay Pig. Tiffany Hooker, welcome to Band World. I know I said your name wrong. Deal with it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You're watching LolCow Live.
Decorous Super Chatted $19.99. LolcOw, you watching it, you clicked it just now. Musical notes.
Oh, we're going to have to get ugly, Mrs. C. Oh, my God. A Gamer's Asylum with a 5 gifted, new Band Worlds. What is going on? The energy tonight is so good, and I'm going to need it because I'm sad. Ken, thank you for the 1 gifted. I'm no longer angry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not angry. Nah, angry is the wrong word. I am sad. I'm sad. I guess I've been sad this whole time, but maybe I've been masking it with anger. But yeah,
we're good. I'm in here ranting to Rastov.
Ultimately, I'm just sad. That's where I'm at with everything.
Yeah, you get to be sad. I'll be the pissed off one because I'm fucking pissed.
Super mad.
Yeah, I'm so mad about how today went. I'm so mad about all of this shit.
Does that make you feel better, boss?
Damn, that looks good. That looks good.
Clyde
You noticed anything
Hatmaker.
different about it?
Clyde Hatmaker.
Yo, you went all the way? That's all the skin, basically.
I did go all the way, and
Oh,
I
it's
dyed
good.
I dyed it red and purple, but the purple almost washed out. I thought I'd do a little extra for you.
That's nice.
JJL, welcome
Look,
to
it's gonna be
Cash
for a
Cow.
week.
You look good.
Look,
Yeah, I
You
needed
need
that.
to really
you're
tighten
gonna
those
commit.
headphones.
You fully commit. Okay.
You need to really tighten those headphones to get the
Billy
the
Musai
indent going,
super
though.
chatted $20.
I needed
I'm
that.
I'm so mad today. I've been on the Discord, bitch. I won't bitch to anybody who listens.
Gary Chumley, thank you for the 5 gifted. You are a learn how to speak. You are a legend, is what I'm trying to say. Appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. Well, Wings returned to YouTube. Lucifina, thank you for the 1 gifted. And
Which was a bad fucking idea, which is a bad fucking idea. We gave you basically, there's 3 options that Jordy had. The first of which was come onto the show, apologize, take accountability, fix your shit, do it in an entertaining way, do it and make money. He said, nah, pimp, pay me what you owe me, pimp, I'm out, pimp, I'm out of here, pimp. Okay, well then you're fucking out. The second option was to do what every YouTuber ever has done, which is lay fucking low for a while, work on it in the background, come back when you're better. Guess what he did instead? He waited 9 days, 10 days, went live 10 days later. That's the, and then tried to downplay every fucking thing. You came back to try to tell the internet they were wrong. Guess how many times that's worked for a YouTuber ever? 0 fucking times. You can't tell the internet that the internet's wrong. You dumb motherfucker. I'm so goddamn mad. Go ahead. I'll shut up.
So he was in a Rainbow Six game, and I do have the clip, but I don't think I can play the clip just because one of his detractors uploaded it and they put like copywritten music in the background so nobody can use the clip. But long story short, he's in a Rainbow Six lobby with people who he trusts, you know, Wings' online friends, which he truly trusts, that are secretly recording him, okay? And he's telling the online friend while he's playing Rainbow Six, oh yeah, I'm done with that. I'm gonna get paid out 40 grand. All right.
What? Again, what on what planet? What fucking planet are you getting a payout of 40K? On what motherfucking planet? Not this reality, bitch.
So 1, that's just not true. All right. But 2, he's breaking the NDA. But 3, you know, his online friends are not his online friends. Someone
Never were.
recorded him saying that, sent it directly to one of his detractors, right? And now we have him breaking the fucking NDA and just airing out
Drake
like
King
finances,
Jamie
which he's
super
not supposed to
chatted
do.
$20. Rastov looks like Benjamin Franklin.
That's true.
So
Thank you.
that put us in like a horrible situation, because if anyone were to believe that number, then it's like now we're scamming him, right?
Golden Island super chatted $20. Let my man Boogie have a stress cookie.
No, I'll tell you what I have is stress cough drop. Fuck it.
It's just not true. So he clearly is in violation of the NDA that I signed, which has now happened like multiple fucking times. Obviously, you know, the whole reason.
I think he tried to roll it back on his.
Don't forget, by the way.
Saying, oh,
Don't forget, by the way, he keeps saying, Keem, you broke the NDA. KEEMSTAR broke the NDA. KEEMSTAR broke the NDA. Explain to the audience what, because you can't seem to explain to Jordy. Explain to the audience why that's a fucking stupid thing to say.
I don't know how to explain this any more. I am the company. This is my private information that I can say whatever I want. It doesn't matter, right? If Boogie and Wings, the one that have signed the NDA with me, the company, they're the ones that can't leak shit. I can. I don't know where the disconnect is. Like, if you go to our Twitter right now, where I put out a tweet about him breaking NDA, there's like 50 fucking responses. Well, Keem, you did too. I'm the company. Like, I don't, are we lost? And then there was, you know, Grievous Demise is in the chat, in the Discord, and he's like, well, Keem, I think you have to pay some fine for breaking the end. I'm the company, Grievous Demise. I don't understand the disconnect here. I don't get, what?
Yeah, why would you sign an agreement with yourself? You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm the company. Yeah, I didn't.
people just don't know how it works. They assume it's like
didn't-
a hush-hush thing between you and whoever else has signed it. Like, you can't talk about their shit. They can't talk about, like, you know, it's just, but Wings did try to roll it back on his stream by saying that he threw out a random number to see if he could trust these people, and that he actually has no idea what any of the numbers actually are.
Yeah.
So he tried to control it out.
Yeah. So, okay. So then he gets exposed. Wings gets exposed for, you know, breaking NDA and all this stuff. And then he did a live stream today where he talked about a bunch of stuff, which we're going to review and we're going to respond to.
Yeah, I'm trying to resolve. I'm trying to fucking hold in my ire. I'm so mad at this guy right now. He really hurt my feelings today, genuinely.
We'll explain, because we talked. This is the reason why Boogie's so pissed off, is because after his stream today, me and Boogie got on the phone with Wings and we had a big fucking fight. It was me, Boogie, Wings, and Kelly, and the four of us got into one hell of a fight. And Wings and Boogie.
Chef Big Dog super chatted $19.80. Look here, pimp. My forward momentum leaked the NDA.
Wings and Boogie got into such a heated fight that like Boogie like rage quit and like left the call.
No, he said, oh, this conversation would be way more productive without Boogie here.
Jerry
yeah, I'm
Chumley
explaining to
super
you.
chatted $20. Just wanted to say thanks to Keem and Boogie for holding it down as usual. BTWI got my Local live hoodie today. Thanks for everything, guys.
I appreciate
also,
that.
W. Rastov.
Because there's a lot of people for some reason, and I am so confused over this, but they're blaming me. And I've taken way more L's on this than anyone else. And I'll explain that in a bit. And I'm just like, dude.
Well, let me, okay. I've texted Jordy, I think about a dozen times, had a private conversation with Kelly, who, by the way, I still feel sorry for you, Kelly, but you are pissing me off too, by the way, lady. And let me ask you, of all, when I was going through the worst time in my YouTube career, KEEMSTAR, how many times did you and I talk?
I'm sorry. Reztaberg or whatever the fuck your name is, you're banned in my chat, dude. If you don't think I didn't see what you were saying earlier today about me, like fucking praying I go bankrupt and all this other shit,
Gnomish
like, you can go
Mastermind
fuck
super
yourself,
chatted
buddy.
$20. Just cancel Aussie and make Rastov Greyjoy new third on LCL. Twiggy doesn't deserve a show.
All right, well, that's a whole separate subject. Let's get into the clips so then we can talk about
Okay,
it.
I'll just shut up. I'll shut up.
All right, so this is what Wing said on his stream earlier today.
At the time, and at the same time I was trying to put on a show. So like in my head I was like, okay, I just fucked up. But at the same time I feel like the fuck up I did shouldn't have been a fuck up. and it really got in my head, and I just started like kind of crashing out and just like going off the rails with it. Trying to pick my words carefully here. And what ended up happening was like I had no intention did I ever want to hit anybody, right? Like when I was at the scale and I was supposed to do the weigh-in, because like there's people that were people make a lot of assumptions, right? Because I remember somebody saying that, oh, he took his keys, his watch, and everything off because he knew what was about to happen. No, I took my keys, my watch, and everything off because I didn't want the extra weight for me to weigh, right? Because I wanted to be 404 like I was that morning in the cabin, right?
So I believe
and
that.
Like they always want to weigh on camera at the end of the day after you drank water, you might have ate something, you might have to poop. There's all kinds of variables that go into it. I usually weigh myself for the first thing I get up and after the morning tinkle. That's usually how I do it. But that's the reason I took all my shit off, right? And I was just amped up. I had adrenaline going. And even when I went over to Keem and I like pointed at the camera, I wasn't wanting to fight him there either. But like my adrenaline was going. And what ended up happening was like when KEEMSTAR stood up, like I kind of like got into his personal space a little bit and my belly bumped him because I got a big fat ass belly. And he put his arm out like this to make space. But in my head, it instantly went to like, oh, he just fucking pushed me. And I pushed him back and then nothing happened, right? Like he grabbed my throat. I reached over and grabbed his throat. It kind of just died right there, right? Because I didn't want to hit him. He didn't want to hit me. We went our separate ways, but I was still hot. I still had adrenaline pumping through me. You know, I mean, to the point where like my hands were shaking, you know, you kind of get the adrenaline stuff. And like I went into the house to cool off. Other things happened, right? Other people kind of got loud with me and told me what I should do and what I shouldn't do and stuff in the house. And I'm like, whatever. So like I started getting my stuff because like, okay, I just attacked the boss. I'm going home. So I went and grabbed my clippers, and they are clippers. They're not a gun or anything like that. They're clippers. Matter of fact, I could probably show you. No, the other person was not Kelly. Kelly was trying to calm me down almost the whole time.
So, I mean, that seems like pretty much a fair assessment with that clip. What would you say, Boogie?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
But I go back out and
I don't really think you shoved him, and I think he's right to realize you didn't.
No, you can go back to the footage and see that I did not shove him. He pushed me, and as soon as I was being pushed, I put my hand up on his throat to have one swing hand free in case it was going down. That's exactly what I did. You know? But anyhow.
I hear them basically talking trash, saying I dig deeper holes and stuff like that. So I'm going to go over there, and I did it in the wrong manner, right? I kind of like was walking fast because I was ill with them. And everybody took that as me going over there to start shit again. And they started like holding me back and everything like that. So I started like, I don't know if you guys know, but there was a guy in front of me. His name was Ken. Ken's this big ass motherfucker. He's like 6'5", 250 pounds, former military. And like, if I want to get what I want to say in, I'm about to get past this dude. So I started like pushing my shoulder down and like pushing through Ken. And then everybody starts grabbing me. And once they start grabbing me, I'm trying to like shake him off, and you know what happened. Basically, I let my personal vendetta and rage get the best of me, and it put somebody I hurt, somebody I love, in a place they could get hurt. And I take full responsibility for that. Can I explain the slap video in the car? Well, calling it a slap is, I mean, I can see how you could call it a slap, but it's more the sound than the actual action. And that's more to do with anxiety than anything else. Like, we were in Atlanta, and Kelly was driving I just got done driving probably 6 hours or whatever it might be. And like, I needed a break, and we were trying to make it from Myrtle Beach to Montgomery, Alabama in one go. So like after about 6 hours, like, all right, I need a break. So Kelly took over right around Atlanta. Oh shit, Shy donated $125. Thank you, Shy.
Thank you, Shy.
Shy, you a real one, man.
I love me some Shy.
And
I'm drinking out of my mug, too.
Yeah, she does have her mug. So we're in Atlanta, and like she gets into the heavy traffic. Anybody's ever been in traffic in Atlanta? Atlanta traffic's bad. It's not LA bad, but it's close, right? It's bad. You got, I hate to say this, but you got Hellcats going everywhere. Like Hellcats is like the unofficial car of Atlanta.
They love their Dodgers.
Yeah, they love the Dodgers over there in Atlanta. But regardless, we miss an exit, and we get dumped off into one of the ghettos of Atlanta, a ghetto called Bankhead. If anybody's not familiar with South Bankhead, is not a spot you want to be in, right? I mean,
I'll tell you, one thing that really annoys me is the over-explaining Wings does. Like, good Lord, do I need to know every detail?
What was the weather like at the time?
He's like, yeah, the weather was doing this. There was a tree close to the road. It's like, bro, come on, brother.
For the record, Bankhead has a crime score of 7, which is about 3 points higher than the national average. So it is it is considerably. It's not like a 10. It's not like downtown Chicago.
Okay.
The national average is 4. I'm reading right here at homes.com. But just to be clear, he's not wrong. It's a little bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous. Maybe not slap your wife dangerous, but a little bit dangerous.
Okay, we're not in the greatest spot. And Kelly starts blaring on the horn. Somebody literally Kelly was at a red light, and somebody moved in front of her, and she starts blowing the horn. I mean, she was just here. Maybe she'll explain what she was thinking about. And I'm like, Kelly, stop. And I tell her 2 or 3 times. You don't see how many times I tell her to stop.
What happened to the clip? Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here.
Clip
It just stopped.
Stopped. Okay. Weird. Anyhow.
Well, let me
Video itself,
say
'cause it's kinda prop.
that
But she just keeps.
Yeah.
if the man's genuinely in some sort of therapy and he's taking anger management courses, which you can't get done in a short period of time, he's got a hell of a lot more to go. But maybe they'll teach you conflict resolution, because there's about 1,000,000 ways to resolve that with your wife that don't involve about 1,000,000 before slap your wife's hand away from the phone like she's a child about to reach for a stove, right? So the problem, again, I've said this, you said this, I think, as well. The clip in isolation where he slaps his wife off the wheel or whatever, not a great clip, but it's not career ending, right? But motherfucker, you should never do that. There's so many better ways to have done that.
Yeah. He then says that he doesn't feel like we betrayed him with that clip. He feels like
I got
Twiggy
betrayed, but it
would
wasn't by
have.
KEEMSTAR or Boogie, right? They're doing what I got betrayed, but it wasn't by KEEMSTAR or Boogie, right? They're doing what they got to do to protect their career and their money. The person I feel like I got betrayed by was the person who recorded it. It goes by the name of Twiggy, right? Because here's the thing, as soon as Twiggy decided to show that video to KEEMSTAR, at that point, if KEEMSTAR decided to avoid it, now you have a variable out there that okay, this video's out there, people seen this video. Why? How are they going to blackmail me with it? Are they going to hold it over my head? Whatever. I think the video coming out was the best result possible, because it's a big nothing burger. It's just a huge.
So he still sees the car slapping video as a nothing burger. Doesn't blame us for it. Blames.
Just quickly on that one. How did Twiggy approach you with the video? Because people said that he held on to it for the most opportune moment. But when I talked to him, he felt really uncomfortable about having it. And I don't think he held on. I don't want to believe he held on to it, but I wanted to know, just so that people know how he actually brought it up to you.
He was telling everyone about the footage he has. Before the incident took place, before Wings even pushed Kelly, pushed me, anything, he was saying, hey, I recorded Wings and Kelly on the way to Fat Camp, and they were arguing and fighting. And I got so much footage. And at one point, it got ugly. He was telling everyone.
Yeah, he told me
okay,
he told me at the beginning of Fat Camp, he's like, yeah, I was trying to vlog down here. The footage is entirely unusable. All they did was argue from the moment we left to the moment we got here.
So then,
I was like, okay.
So then this is what happens, Rostov, right? After he pushes Kelly, after he pushes me, after he leaves, then Twiggy's bringing up the footage again that he has, and everyone's like, oh, now we want to see this. You know what I mean? Because we want to know if we're dealing with someone that's actually, does domestic violence. And so I think John went and grabbed the clip, edited it up so we could all watch it in the theater room, and we all saw it, and we all had the same opinion. Yes, Kelly doesn't have a black eye. Yes, Kelly doesn't have a broken arm. But it's still
Powerade
laying hands on your wife.
Super chatted $20.27. This is why you told Wings to stay offline. He
Yup.
came back and got in positions to do stupid shit like this.
Yup.
So you don't, it wasn't a malicious, let's fuck him over sort of thing. He was just a holy crap, this was bad, here it is.
Yeah.
It's the same as when I told KEEMSTAR about them fighting in the Airbnb in up in Buffalo, right? I told him about that just almost anecdotally, right? You're like, yeah, they got into a really bad fight this morning. I think Jordy might be in a bad mood, right? That's it. I don't think Twiggy was like trying to put the guy on blast or fucking sell him out.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify because people are saying he did it maliciously to fuck him over and like make himself look better, but I didn't believe that, so I just wanted to actually get you to say
I
it.
don't think that's what happened.
And then here's them talking about the push again, I guess.
Thing was because I was in this small space. The reason I got in front of Doherty is because I wanted to stop him, and the easiest way to stop this man was for me to get in front of him because I knew this man was not going to hurt me. Okay, I just know it. So when I got in front of him, well, actually, I was.
Yeah, turns out you're wrong. Turns out you were fucking wrong.
This is why, Kelly Wings, I know you're probably watching right now. This is why you listen to Keemstar. When Keemstar says stay offline, stay offline. Kelly said, word for word, the reason why I got in front of Jordy is because I knew he was not going to hurt me. And then, and like that whole thing is going to be clipped now. Like, you guys don't understand the internet. Wings literally thinks, oh, I can play Rainbow Six and talk about my personal finances, about Lolcow Live. No one's going to record me. No one's going to send it to one of my detractors. Like, you guys don't understand the internet at all. You're never going to. And this is why Wings has been a Lolcow for a fucking, like, since 2017, almost a decade. It's because he doesn't understand the internet. He doesn't. Anyhow,
I told him on the phone today the best advice that anyone could give him right now. And Jordy, if you're listening, let me reiterate because I'm not screaming this time, so maybe you can hear it a little clearer. For the rest of your life, if you're in a public place, if you're alone at the grocery store with your wife in an aisle alone, presume every word you speak will be recorded and played back by Mr. YOLO Dick Swagger or all these other mother pieces of shit. That's how it is for the rest of your life. You just need to presume everything you say is going to be recorded and scrutinized forever. Just accept that.
I can literally watch that clip and instantly see the meme. The meme. Instantly. I knew if I got in front of him, he wasn't going to hurt me, and then clip of her getting thrown on the table. Like, it's that simple.
That's exactly what it got posted up as too. Yep.
It did already?
Yeah, so I'm breaking back with exactly how you just said it.
See? See? You know what I mean? Like,
literally.
Duh. Obvious. Like, stop talking. Shut up.
It's literally that way for every one of those comments. Like, just how you said it, they say it, play the clip. Say it, play the clip. It's so bad.
Like, listen to what I'm telling you. It's, no, Keemstar don't know shit. Let me tell you the $32,000 mistake you made, buddy. We could go live in a field over at Lord Rush for fucking 2 weeks. You know, like, dude, it's always Keemstar's a complete fucking idiot, and I know better, and I'm so sick of it.
In front of him. And what happened was we were in between the table and the couch, so there was little space. So why I said I tripped was because when I was bumped, I felt my feet come up and hit the table, and I tripped on the table legs and flipped back. That's why I said I tripped. Obviously, when you look a little bit more, it does show that I tripped. There's a reason I tripped, but it wasn't intentionally, and you can tell the moment he realizes who he had pushed.
Well, she's saying this now. I mean, you guys are not giving her time to explain herself. Here, the truth of the fact is this. I was mad. Like,
Kelly, when he pushed you, your legs were up against the table, so you fell. That's the truth. When he pushed you, your legs were against the table, which caused you to instantly fall back. You couldn't put your feet back to stop you from falling over because they were up against the table. When you say, I tripped, that's retarded, and you're going to get memed.
I literally, you can watch it. You can go back and watch the video frame by frame if you want to. I was pushing into Ken's stomach, and I pushed through it. Kid behind the camera initially grabs my left arm, which I didn't know this at the time. I just felt like a bunch of people grabbing onto me. But like basically, Ken had me by my midsection. I had Kid behind the camera on my left arm. I had Kelly on my right arm, which I didn't know who grabbed me in the long run. Like I just know a bunch of people were grabbing on me, and they thought I was going to attack Boogie when I really wanted to yell at her. I mean, like yell at him. And I was kind of pushing, and when I broke free of Ken, like my very first thing was like push off, because I had like my clipper case in this hand, and I basically pushed off like this, and that momentum like just kind of like made her hit the table, and the table just like swept her. I know it looks worse than that, and it looks like I just like power bombed her onto the table, but like a lot of that was just gravity doing its thing. Let me
Jesus Christ, he's so bad at this. Jordy, again, the only thing you can and should say in this situation is, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm doing everything I can to fix it with my relationship with my wife. Any of this fucking mitigating it, gravity did its thing. Yeah, gravity does its thing when you shove somebody. The gravity takes over because they lose their balance. Like, there's nothing that you're saying right now that is good to say. Either don't say anything or say, I'm taking full accountability. I fucked up and I'm sorry. Those are your two options. All the rest of this is just feeding
really was
the
the
trolls.
35-mile-an-hour gust of wind, dude.
Guys, Jordy put out a fucking statement that we read on his personal Twitter. That statement
Eric
is
super
now
chatted
bullshit.
$20.
Throw the
Can we
statement
get
away.
the Kelly push in slow motion, please?
The statement, yes, we will, Eric. Thank you. The statement that Wings put out on his personal Twitter, throw it in the garbage. It means nothing now. He put out a statement taking accountability, and then his first stream back, he's like, yeah, gravity took its course, bro. Like, what? What are
He
you
immediately
doing?
contradicts it. It's so frustrating.
Here's the clip for context, ladies and gentlemen. The clip for context.
Slow it down. He asked for it in slow-mo. I want to see it in slow-mo.
Okay. Speed, 25%. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? All right.
The gravity took over once you shoved her off balance.
Looking straight at her and yelling at her. Like, what are we doing?
Well, keep playing it. Because I'll tell you one of the things I've taken the most issue with. And I'd like to just get it out the fucking way. Okay? Put it back to regular speed. And just let it keep playing. Because there's two things that bother me the most. And I'll get it out and I'll fucking get it over with. The first of which is, clearly, at this point, you know who it is, right? Let it keep playing. Let it keep playing. If that was my wife on the ground, first thing I would do would pick her up and like fucking try to help her and try to fix it, right? He doesn't do that. And in fact, like 30 seconds later, he yells at her, I told you not to get in my way, or at least says that in her face. He claims he didn't yell. It sounded like he yelled at me, but whatever. Like, you got to check on your wife. You got to talk to her. You got to, like, motherfucker, it's so frustrating. He said to me on the phone today, you guys painted me as a wife beater. No, this did. This did. This is all that needed to exist. This alone, for the rest of your life, people are going to think you abuse your wife based on just this.
So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, Wings, all right? Putting out a statement on your personal Twitter saying, hey, I take accountability. What I did was wrong. And then your very next live stream back saying, hey, people were holding me. My arms finally got free. All right. She tripped on the table. Maybe saying these things on your personal stream was a really good idea, because not only does it look like you're not taking accountability, but also makes you look like a fucking liar, because we have video proof that didn't happen. And also you put out a statement taking accountability before, which now gets thrown away. This is all very bad for Wings of Redemption, his brand, everything. And then somehow, some way, there are two people in Conway, South Carolina right now that are blaming me right now for this. That it's my fault. That I played the clip again. That I talked about this again. That I have a different opinion than them. They're blaming me right now. He's trying to ruin us. He's trying to destroy us. That's what they're thinking. There is zero accountability. When we got on the phone with Wings today, the first thing they were saying is, we knew you were going to screw us over with our last paycheck. Based on what? When have I ever screwed Wings of Redemption over on fucking money? When? I've only made him a ton of money. That's all I've done. I've done way more work than my percentage on this show. Shit, I'm worth at least 80% with how much people do for the fucking show. All right? I only take 50. They both had 25, and that got aired out. And the first thing I hear out of Kelly and Wings' mouth today is, well, we knew you were going to screw us over. That's
Matt T
fucking
super
bullshit,
chatted
bro.
$19.99. Wings pushed his wife over so he could physically assault Keem, his boss. Don't give this guy an ounce of leeway.
he breaks the NDA, and the first thing is, oh, what do you care? Okay, so I inflated the numbers. No, because you're setting yourself up for when you don't get paid that amount to act like I've scammed you. No. This is why we have the NDA in the first place. Because Wings is Boogie was telling other YouTubers he doesn't get paid at all. I'm not letting you fucking ruin my rep that I'm scamming people. I'm not letting you do that, buddy. Fuck off.
Haven't you still paid even the people that you've that have had to
Yes.
be evicted from the universe, right?
Yes. And Kelly and Wings are in Conway, South Carolina right now. They're sitting there and they're watching this and they're saying, this fucking sucks. We got screwed over. We got scammed. Our careers are over. And they have no idea. The whole argument started because Wings betrayed me. He betrayed me, leaking that fucking Becky thing, making the company look bad, making me look like a fucking liar, making me look like shit. So I was obviously upset about that. And instead of taking accountability for that and doing some stupid punishment, whatever, it would have been done and over, then he wants to get into a physical altercation with me. All right? Then he pushes his goddamn wife. Now I got to fix all these problems. All right? I had to go deal with the fucking cops. All right? I had to deal with I'm supporting a fucking wife beater, right? I had to deal with him missing. He was gone for half a fucking fat camp. Guess what? The show must go on. Me and Boogie are left there to fucking still do the fucking show without him. All right?
Yep.
I've taken L after L after L. All right? Now I don't have one of my fucking co-hosts. All right? Another L. When it's all said and done, and I pay him per the contract that we have, and I have to give him a severance bonus after everything he fucking did. Do you know how much money I'm making this fucking for March? 0. And on top of that, I get told by fucking Kelly, right, that I'm greedy. I get told by Kelly and Wings, right, that they knew I was going to scam them this month. I don't deserve any of this. Any of this.
Don't forget, too, by the way, as of Friday, during the conversation which Kelly called you greedy, you were showing him a path back to this show. The coveted spot that Rastov is sitting in right now, you were giving a path back. And you said, nope, pay me what you owe me. I'm done, Pam. I'll part ways with the company.
He snaked me, betrayed me, every chance he could possibly get. All throughout this whole thing. And his wife has done it too. And it's just, it's so unbelievable. They can only think about themselves. They're only thinking about them and their situation. It's fuck Wing, it's fuck Keemstar, fuck Local Live, fuck Boogie, all right? Give me my goddamn money. You know, that's their attitude. It's fucking unreal.
Yeah.
Hasn't he always been adamant that he was only in it for the money from the beginning?
Yeah, but sometimes he would say things like, I'm in it to help save your house, pimp. The only reason I'm doing this show is so the Boogie don't lose his house. He said that several times right here on the show, right? So which is it? Pick a lane.
You know, my show's never going to be the fucking same because of everything he did. And him and a few of his supporters
Savage
will
super
constantly
chatted
say it's
$20.
my fault somehow.
The new replacement host is kinda _win. No cap, great hair too.
He looks good.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Brantley. Thank you for the support. So, yeah, I mean, he said some other stuff. Wings said something about his mother-in-law saw it. He also said there was no food at fat camp. Wings struggles to admit he has anger issues. I kind of want to watch this one.
If his mother-in-law saw it, why ain't
first
he
up, anger,
dead?
man.
Because if my mother-in-law saw it, I'd be dead.
No, he said they laughed. He said they laughed at it when they first
They
saw it.
what?
Okay, maybe
Why?
we need to watch the clip. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what he said. I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure.
here we
I
go.
just watched
What am
it
I
before the
getting?
stream.
Here we go.
My mama saw the tripping incident for the first time, y'all. She laughed.
The tripping incident, Kelly?
Wow.
Kelly.
You see why you shouldn't skip this?
Kelly, stop speaking on the internet. Stop. What are you doing? My mother-in-law has seen this, the tripping incident, and she laughed. And then they're going to play the clip. You say that, and then they play the clip of the pushing.
Kelly's attempts at damage control. Kelly, God bless you. But all of your attempts at damage control just do more damage. It's time to set down and let Keemstar handle it. Trust me on this one. Trust me.
Dude, they asked me for help, and I said I would help them, and they don't take my help. Instead, it's, oh, Keemstar's going to scam us on this last check. Keemstar's doing this, and he's doing that. It's like, are you fucking stupid?
Would you guys let your ladies defend you in something like this, or would you just take ownership and just hold it down yourself?
I'd take complete ownership.
I would take complete
Desi wouldn't
ownership.
speak to the internet.
Yeah. First of all, if I did this, like pushed a woman, right, and it was like serious, like Wings, like seriously, like with the intent. It wasn't, he didn't bump into her accidentally. He pushed her. If I did that, I would never be on the internet again. I would be too embarrassed to show my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I just wouldn't.
What did my parents? What my mama saw the tripping incident for the first time, y'all. She laughed. She literally laughed. That's it. Well, she did say she'd never seen my husband angry, and then she laughed. It wasn't when because she saw the Keemstar one was where she said she'd never seen Jordy angry before, and then when she saw the video of me on the table, she laughed. What did my parents? What my mama saw the tripping incident for the first time, y'all. She laughed.
It's a short clip. Okay, what else? Wing speaks about wanting to return to Local Live and blames medication.
Is there any chance we go
All right, here we go.
back to Local Live? I mean, I'm open to it. Like, the only thing I'm not cool with is trying to make a
Boogie.
He doesn't want to make a spectacle.
I can't even get through this fucking clip. He goes, well, I'm
He
open.
doesn't want to make a spectacle. Look at Rastov real quick. Look at my face. He doesn't want to make a spectacle. He doesn't want to be entertaining while he gets better. The thing we asked him to do. Are you aware of what this brand is? It's Jackass, the fucking reinvented for YouTube. I don't know why you're saying you want to be back on the show that is designed around spectacle.
He goes, well, I'm open to it.
I'm open to it. I just don't want to do none of the work. I don't want to go to none of the live events, and I don't want to have to be entertaining. God damn it! But if they'll just send me checks, that's what I'll do.
Bro, okay. Here, in our conversation, we're going to talk more about our private call, but in our conversation today, Wings asked me to not like review this footage and like shit on them, but like, what do you want from me? Wings, what do you want from me? You can't say stuff like that. This is insanity.
Just pay him what you own, pay him. Pay him what you own, pay him.
Is there any chance we going back to Local Live? I mean, I'm open to it. Like, the only thing I'm not cool with is trying to make a spectacle out of this, right? Like if they wanted me to come back tomorrow and it would be like, okay, let's just get past this. Cool, right? Because I feel like I should do things to make amends for this because I did put my wife in a situation she shouldn't have been in. And that's why I'm doing the anger management. I'm willing to go do anger management in real life. I did the online classes. I'm going to my doctor to have him revise my medication because like those slip ups like I did where like I got angry shouldn't exist, which at the same time, it's like there's variables, right? Like I said before, like my medicine requires food to be taken. If I don't eat food with it, like I get kind of like, it doesn't affect me, but like I see like color splotches.
Can I just address this? Drama Lima says, Keem needs to make every issue about himself. Narcissist much? This is my show! What the fuck are you talking about? Like, this is about me. Like, it's about Boogie. It's about Local Live. It's about Wings. Like, what? Hello? Hello?
It's about the
In my
people
eyes,
you're looking
like
at right now.
Yeah.
Like it's, I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's almost like a neon color. It kind of like blinks if you take it without eating. And like, there wasn't a lot of food at camp. No, I'm on Effexor. I've been off Lexapro for years. I'm on Effexor.
Oh, okay.
Well, that fixes the claim that a lot of people made was he was off his medication, pimp. Sounds like he was still taking it.
Sounds like he was still taking it. Yeah. Wings complaining about no food.
The idea of fat camps have less food, but the issue is we had so many people there And like, for example, day one, Brantley cooked 2 pots of chili, and I got like 1 bowl of the chili, and I ate that on stream. And I was coming back the next day to get another bowl of chili, and we had like, how many people you think were in the house?
At that point, like
25, 30?
Yeah.
25, 30?
Yeah.
And like, they had stayed up all night drinking, and they ate every single morsel of chili there was. I was like, good Lord. And that's just how it ran the rest of that day. Like they would, like, for example, the next day, I got up and I went to the house, and Wonder Woman cooked some eggs and bacon, and like within 5 minutes, it was gone. Like, if you weren't at the stove, the second the stove turned off, you didn't get food, pretty much.
Okay, so let me say, you remember what I said on the first night? I told you I was going to drink a shake every day when I took my medicine, and I had them in my cabin. And number one, you could have come and got one at any fucking time, Jordy, to take your medicine. I did that. Secondly, you were doing Walmart orders. You can order eggs, and you can cook some eggs, and you can eat the eggs. Why didn't why?
Trolling said, "Is Wings going to become Voldemort?" No, I can never. Absolutely not. You know. We have
I mean, he would have to sincerely fuck up much worse than this. You know?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. How are they? Wings and Kelly.
He's a lolcow, man.
Wings and Kelly, I need you to understand, it's not just you, Jordy, who's screwed from this. We're also screwed. Our show is never going to be the same, all right? I had to pay out a severance package because you physically assaulted me and your wife. Well, not me, but your wife. Do you know how insane that is? Like, I did a whole fat camp, right? Where I'll be lucky if I come in the green at all personally. Like, Boogie will make money. You'll make money. I won't. Like, bro,
Jesus Christ.
like, dude, wake up. This sucks for us.
I'm so frustrated, man.
Thank you, Diablo, for 3 months of pay, pig.
Con Jr. super chatted $20. Can he come back at all, or is it game over?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not.
I'll make a goal to have him back.
The fuck you will.
I'll make a goal right now to have him.
Yeah, you better set it for $1 million fucking dollars. That would destroy what's left of the brand after he fucking shoved it to the ground. What are you talking about? You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm making a goal right now.
For $1 million fucking dollars? For $1 million?
30 crowns.
Better be goddamn $1 million.
Back.
I'm making a goal
Fucking
right now.
30 crowns. There you go.
30 real ones.
Motherfucker. You're not actually doing this, are you?
I just made the goal.
I think he is.
Dude, 50 fucking donations? 50 what?
It's
50 hundred.
It's 50 hundreds.
Oh,
It's not
okay, 100.
It's not gonna get hit.
Still, if that fucking happens, then what are you gonna do, dipshit?
Dude, that's $5,000, Boogie. That is not gonna happen.
That's gonna be a real awkward conversation later today if we hit $50, $100 goals.
It's
Ty super
not
chatted
gonna happen,
$20.
dude.
How is Wings about to take his heartfelt stepping away from the internet to figure himself out and get help tweet and then turn it into a bashing Locow and Keem stream?
See, the thing is like in Wings' mind, he felt like he did wrong because he broke the NDA by leaking out that he was getting this mysterious 40 grand, right? In that Rainbow Six game. So he felt like he fucked up. So he felt like he had to do the live stream to straighten out the NDA mess, right? This is what he said about it here, because here he tried to straighten.
I don't know
it
how
out.
much money I'm actually getting. I don't know how much money we're getting from Fat Camp, and it's not an NDA leak. It was more of me kind of seeing if the person I was talking to was on the level, and I just spit a number out. I don't know how much money I'm actually getting, because I don't know how much Fat Camp cost, right? Everybody knows what my contract's in place because we did it on Local Live. I'm due one more month plus a severance package, and like that's actually on Local Live. That's not breaking NDA because we signed that contract on Local Live.
And there's a lot of numbers you're not privy to.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers I'm not privy to. I don't know how much merchandise we sold. I don't know how much we make off the merchandise. I don't know how much we're getting paid from like the card game. I don't know how much like the.
Yeah. So
He was playing 5D chess. The only reason he said that he was owed 40K was just because he was playing 5D chess to root out them trolls.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm done with the Wings clip. So if you want to talk about it further, Boogie, we can talk about it or not. I don't fucking
Let's
know,
talk about the
dude.
private conversation we had today. You want to talk a little bit about that? The one where he said that I'm not being productive because I was saying things like, you need to always presume that you're being recorded from here on out, and saying things like, you were going to be branded a woman beater the moment you shoved your wife down. And then he's like, you're not being productive enough, pimp. Well, no, I'm just not saying things you want to hear. I'm just not saying things you want to hear. What you want to hear is, we want you back, but you don't have to do anything, and here's the check. That's what you want to hear. But that's not going to fucking happen. What we're going to tell you is how we fucking feel. What we're going to tell you is how the audience feels. And what we tried to tell you over and over and over again was the correct path back. And you don't want to take it. And last night,
Freddie
you got on
Gamer
Rainbow
105
fucking 6.
Super chatted $10. Wings should take a 5 or 6 months after the push incidents.
Last night, he got on
Why is it
Rainbow
reading
fucking
it-
6.
Why is it reading a $10 donation?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
He got on Rainbow fucking 6 and did the opposite. Don't get in the voice chat. You probably should play on your alt account if you're going to play any fucking games right now, dude. And don't live stream to do damage control, because damage control has not ever worked. The only thing that ever works is taking accountability. What else happened to this private conversation?
Well, this is what he ultimately should have done. He should have realized, oh fuck, I broke the NDA. And he should have instantly said, hey guys, I fucked up. This is what happened. What should I do? And I would say, do nothing. All right? I'll forgive you for breaking the NDA and saying this shit, but do nothing. All right? Now, if he said, I'm going to stream because I feel like I need to say something, I would say, make sure you and Kelly do not say she tripped. If you say that, right, then you're setting yourself up for being a fucking liar, and the statement that you just put out, which was a good statement, will be thrown in the trash. Do not talk about anybody tripping and fucking gravity or whatever.
Mr. Jockstrap super chatted $20. Keem, you skipped the clip where Wings says if he has learned anything from anger management classes, it's that he doesn't have anger management issues.
What?
He just gets frustrated. Oh, and that he finished the classes in less than 5 hours.
Wow. What?
Okay, well, let me go to that clip because we do have a clip. All right, here it is.
The first step of anger management is to admit.
All right, here we go.
First step of anger management is to admit that you have anger issues, and that's what people are questioning me about when I say I don't really feel like I have anger issues. I mean, there is some anger issues there, right? There's a lot of things I've done that didn't equate to violence, but it was like moral anger.
Wow, Bill, welcome to Cash Cow.
Like one off the top of my head that kind of ate at me for a long time, and this is going to be going back into a bit. I was playing Rainbow with Skate Code, and I don't know who did it. I don't even remember the person's name, but I remember the reaction. We were on Consulate, and I think somebody team killed me, and I asked Skate Code to team kill him, and then I got mad that Skate Code refused to team kill him because he wasn't a part of it, and like that is a form of anger. And I'm like, oh, and then once I realized that, I started seeing other connections of like actual anger that I had inside me, because anger doesn't just, you know, illustrate itself in a way of, you don't got to be beating somebody into the ground to have anger issues. The first step of anger management is to admit that you have anger issues.
Okay, I just got lost. He explains things, so I don't really get it. Did you listen? Anyone else listen? Anyone else
Basically, he said he has some anger issues, and that he realizes that frustration is part of it. And I don't know, I got lost, but I didn't hear what that donator said.
The over-explaining is what makes things worse, because like it's like he'll say what he thinks is his interpretation of it is. No one believes him, so he says it again. So there was a part of it that wasn't in any of these clips where he said, well, look, if Mike was in front of me, it would have been Mike that was on the table. So it was like anyone could have got it. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't have to keep, like, every time you say more things and try to explain it in different ways, it just looks worse.
Yeah. Wings and Boogie got into a really big fight, and then I got Kelly in a good spot and Wings in a good spot, and Kelly did apologize to me, which I truly appreciate.
Yeah, but I ain't never getting no apology, and that's fine. But I will say, before I do, can I say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to say, how many phone calls did you and I have once Destiny came on the stream and blew up my life because I lied about cancer?
We had quite a few.
Yeah, how many did I have with Mike? How many was Mike on the line? About half of them?
Yeah, maybe.
How many of them was Wings on the line?
0.
How many phone calls have we had with Jordy that I've been on the line? Almost all of them? Maybe all
Yeah.
of them?
Yeah.
How many texts did Jordy send me? To my recollection, very few, possibly zero during that period of time. Guess how many fucking texts I sent him? I sent him about a dozen, including a text chain I had with his fucking wife. Because I have done everything. And how many times have I defended him on the show? How many times have I defended him in private conversations? I've done everything I can to be that man's friend, and he does not fucking want it. Now, God damn it, I learned in therapy, when you give energy and it doesn't get returned, fuck him.
Necro super
Fuck 'em.
chatted
Done.
$63.33. Dude, he screwed up so badly. It's terrible. No way back from this. Rastov's head, I mean.
Fuck you, Necro.
Thank you, Necro. We appreciate it. $100 dono. By the way, I removed the goal. That does not go towards the goal. I removed the goal.
Okay, good.
That does not go
Okay,
towards the
Boogie,
goal.
what would it take for you to have him back, dude? Because like you said you don't want him back. Like, what would he have to do for you to accept him back? If Keem was able to actually find a way,
No,
like
no,
a
actually,
genuine way.
Actually, I have a pathway for him back, but he already ruined it. He's already burned
They already
every
said
bridge.
no when he proposed it to him, and then he burnt the bridge.
Yeah, like, dude, like we were
So
on
it's
the
done.
Yeah, we were on the phone with him. I left Fat Camp. Okay, Fat Camp is done and over with. All right, we already multiple times. We're gonna leave the door a crack open. Then we seen the slap thing. Now it's fully shut. Then he agreed to do anger management. So now the door is open a crack. We've been back and forth multiple times. So I'm on the phone with them. And the conversation was good. We were talking about, hey, if you're going to do anger management type stuff to get better, that has to be content. The audience must see it. If you're going to push somebody in front of 7,000 people, then you're going to fix yourself and get better in front of 7,000 people. All right?
Yeah.
That's part of it. And it seemed like he was okay with it, right? But then me and Boogie voiced a concern that we had, something that eats at us. We do these live events. Wings goes home early. We make the bulk of the money, all right? And we get screwed over because a big portion of that gets paid out to Wings, right? And so we were bringing up these concerns, and they just lost their mind. Fucking just, you're greedy, you piece of shit. So then I lost my mind, and that closed the door fully.
Yep. Yep. Which sucks because, again, in every private conversation I've had up until today, and you won't hear me say it again, I said, I still think there's possibly a way if it gets better one day, maybe one day, maybe one day. Done with that. Done with that. Done with that. No. Done. Fucking done. Fucking done. You don't want my help. I don't want to give it to you. We agree on that. We don't agree on a lot of things, like whether or not it's okay to slap your wife's hand when she's driving, or whether or not you can fucking shove people around. We don't agree on that, but one thing we do agree on, you don't want my friendship, and I don't want to give it to you anymore. You don't want my help, and I don't want to fucking provide it. We're good.
To answer your question, could I get Wings back on this show? Yes. Could I get people to forgive him and redeem him? Yes. Could the show still be successful with Wings? Yes. All right. But how much work do I have to do? Way more than Wings. Way more than Wings. Because Wings doesn't listen. I would have to fight with him every single day. No, you didn't listen to me again. Nope, you didn't listen to me again. No, you have to do it this way. No, you have to do it this way. Then I have to go have a live event and then risk my wealth, everything, right? Making a dangerous situation with a person who we know is violent, right?
Octoling super chatted $20. Context for the people that don't know. Wings had to leave the camping trip early too.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys understand, to bring Wings back, Keemstar has to do this much stuff, all right? Wings would have to do this much stuff to bring Wings back. Keemstar has to do this to bring Wings back. Wings has to only do this. Just show up and listen to Keemstar. So it's like, dude.
Seems like a sweet deal to me, man. I don't know.
Right? And he said, no, pay me what you owe me, pimp. You greedy pimp. I'm done, pimp.
It's just like, no, Wings is fully fired, right? He's gone, right? So he gets his last check and he gets his severance. He gets this much. Keemstar gets nothing. This is how much I make in March. Nothing. You know what I mean?
I see why you joke about wanting to sit on an island drinking all day.
Yeah.
It's like,
Fucking
you know,
hell.
and I'm not great. I don't care. Like, whatever. I knew that I was investing a bunch of money into the betterment of this brand and this company by doing this crazy fat camp thing. But it didn't turn out that way. I've lost so much. You know, we lost one of our fucking co-hosts. We lost any potential profit we would have made this month, or I did.
And I think we lost a friend. And that sucks too. That fucking sucks too.
I hate to say it, almost doesn't sound like he was your friend, dude. Like,
You know, I had this conversation earlier, and I'll just say what I said on the Discord. Wings is not a great friend. He's a little socially weird, a little socially awkward, doesn't really know how to reciprocate sometimes, things along that lines. But I do believe him when he said that one of the reasons he went into this show was to make sure I didn't lose my home. I think he was also motivated by money largely, but I do think it's one of the reasons. And I did enjoy working with him. And the handful of times we hung out in person, I enjoyed hanging out with him, you know, right before he fucking left as soon as he humanly possibly could. So was he a great friend to have? No, I have much better friends, but, I still wanted to be his friend very, very badly. From the moment we agreed to do that fight, I wanted to be his fucking friend. And I guess we failed to do that.
I have to address this because this is exactly what Wings said. Zach Dellum said, but you sent him home. And that's what Wings said when I brought up that he wasn't there for the rest of Fat Camp. He goes, well, you sent me home. I had to. What the fuck? Bro, I'm sorry, retard in the chat and retard in Conway, South Carolina. Do you not get it? You just assaulted somebody on camera. You had to go home. You could not stay there. You had to be evicted from property because of violence. What? Did we miss the part? Guys. Who's at fault for sending Wings home? Daniel Keem or... Wings. Who?
gravity.
Yeah,
It was gravity.
It was gravity.
It was gravity. It was gravity. It was gravity. It was gravity. I guess it was gravity.
If gravity was having an off day, none of this would have happened.
You know,
Dude, imagine if you had to put out that for April Fool's saying that it was gravity that made her fall, and then he said that would have been insane.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Fuck.
anyhow.
Somebody said in chat, the reason I'm going so hard today is because I just want an extra percentage or whatever. No, what I want is a co-host that I can count on. What I want is a co-host that shows up to live events and works his ass off. What I want is a co-host that answers the phone when we fucking call him. What I want is a co-host that I can be friends with. What I want is a co-host, motherfucker, that's what I wanted from the goddamn beginning. It's what I want now, and I'm...
Keemstar, you
Fuck
kept
money.
pissing him off and escalating it. I think it's so wild. I don't know if these people are serious or if they're trolling, but I've gotten so many people that were like, Keem, this is all your fault. So many people. Let Jordy back. He only pushed his wife. Who cares? You know, like some of the shit that these people say are like astronomically so retarded. I just don't know what to do. And like, how would I ever be able to justify to not only the women viewers that have suffered from domestic violence, but the fellow co-hosts like Tina and Xylee. You know, I was with them in real life when they seen this, and I seen them, you know, tear up. They've been through it, right? Like, how do I look at them straight in the face and be like, yeah, there's going to be no consequences, you know, for Wings pushing his wife the way he did. There's going to be no consequences for saying, hey, it wasn't domestic violence because it didn't leave a mark. You know, I want to be able to look at them straight in the eyes. Yeah, I don't know. How much more can we cry about this, though? I don't know. Can we do a show? Let's do a fucking show.
Yeah, let's do a show.
You want to hear something funny? Big hater of the show, Bull Blacks. All right. Bull Blacks is like this commentator, YouTuber who used to stream and talk all kinds of shit about Local Live. He said Local Live was going to die. You know, the show was going to end. This is something he did about a year ago. And he was good friends with Connor, our former editor, and they had all these streams talking shit about me, Boogie Wings, the fucking show as a whole. And then it got leaked, right? He had a falling out with his good friends, Nicholas Diorio and Augie RFC. And at the end of that falling out, he accidentally leaked like one of his emails or something, and people did a Google search on that email, and they found it was attached to an OnlyFans. Come to find out, it got leaked that Bo Blacks had a transgender OnlyFans. So after that happened, his career died, you know, because of the falling out with the friends, the transgender thing. He got memed to all high heaven. And now apparently his home that he purchased with YouTube money is being foreclosed on. So this this is the transgender YouTuber Bull Blacks who hates Local Live and says the show's gonna die. Yeah. Apparently there's a foreclosure on his residence, and some are claiming that he's been making a lot of videos in his car recently. So the assumption now is that he in fact is living in his car.
You think he was like living in it in the hopes of like maybe he could sell it or something, maybe? Oh God, this sucks. I mean, it's kind of funny too, but
here's a video he just released from the car.
A little bit disappointed in the roster of Mario Kart World because like Coin isn't playable. Coin in Mario, that little guy, he spins, he's so beautiful, so shiny, so little perfect little yellow gold thing. I want to see him zooming across the track, and Nintendo's just like, nope, Moo Moo Meadows cow.
dude, I know he's being sarcastic, but bitch, you can't afford Mario Kart World. That shit's $80. Shit, you can afford to get a fucking copy of the fucking Mario Kart for the 3DS used right now, bitch. I worry about your house.
Yeah. So his ex-best friend, well, not best friend, but his ex-friend, oh God. Check out this. It seems Bo Blacks will be streaming from a public library very soon. Shout out to Nicholas Durio for causing this leak. Let's watch this.
Oh, and I felt retarded for messaging him, the doc. Yeah, okay, so everyone knows the saying. Yeah, everyone knows. There are core documents, yeah. The banks were closing on Bo Blacks' house. They're taking the house.
Okay, so the house is getting taken. And then Nick responds to this and saying, in my defense, Bo Blacks announced his parents were suing him. I imagine some chatters then tried to verify this if this was accurate. Well, they found an other legal matter with Bo Blacks is being involved in next to it in the public records. Okay, so they were looking for the lawsuit of Bo Blacks' parents suing him, and then they found the house being up for foreclosure. So yeah, that guy's life's fucking ruined.
Yeah.
You know, if you do actually start an OnlyFans show, you could always get him on.
That's true.
Yeah, that's if any girls out there want to be a part of the Local Live network and you do the OnlyFans, reach out to Batgirl because there's a potential show that might be created with OnlyFan girls that we might be trying to put together. I know we're gonna get shit for that.
Bo Blacks.
I know we're gonna get shit for that, but it's something that we want to try out.
Yeah.
So that's
and Bo Blacks can host it.
You know who else is going broke? Apparently Adam 22.
What? After his wife had sex with that black dude, things went sour for him? Who knew?
Adam 22 announced he's broke after a new lawsuit and being cucked. He now has to lay off people, and his company plans to sell the studio. Now, I was thinking that this was legitimately like an April Fool's joke, which it still might be. But he actually posted a 7-minute video talking about it.
No Jumper is going broke. I know that might sound crazy, Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views. We're doing well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke? Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored, aka nude interviews with up-and-coming superstars like Kazumi and Sky Bree, fell off quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest in seeing us interview stars. In addition to that, you might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform in March of 2023. Although we've definitely largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy roster of talent since then, that certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months, where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram. After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day and we still have absolutely no idea why. We've had no luck getting it back despite being in contact.
I mean, look, dude, I don't know if we want to watch 7 minutes of this, but we get it. A lot
of... He's surprised he lost his Instagram account. Why would you be surprised? You're uploading risque stuff. It happens all the time.
Yeah. At the end of the day, a bunch of people fucking invest stupid money. Like a $4 million fucking studio is retarded.
Some people invest money in crypto and hookers, and it doesn't work out. Who knew?
It's just retarded. Like Adam22 has always rented his studio. He could have just rented the studio. Yeah, that's just dumb. And hey, look, at the end of the day, you can just sell the studio. If it's a $4 million studio, you can just sell it for another $4 million and get that money back. So it's like, bro.
I imagine a lot of it was the building it up too, like the equipment and stuff. If he's like out of business though, like that equipment gets used equipment prices, you know? Like you think he's done? You think he'll leave the internet? Like is No Jumper no longer a brand?
I don't know. I got to talk to him. We could probably have him on. Should we have him on as a guest?
Yes, please. I love him.
Where he really goes through it?
Yeah. Dude. I want to know if he was really wanting to let me bang his wife that time.
I was going to say, that's literally what I was going to say, because I ran a campaign to let Boogie fuck his wife.
And he agreed. You remember? Really? He agreed. Yeah, he said on Twitter, I was next.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll buy No Jumper and I'll put about $1,000 overhead into it. I run all my companies with the least overhead known to man. Like I really try to keep overhead down. You know, I don't like to spend money on fucking editors, any of this dumb shit. It's
smart.
You just lose money. They all suck. There's no one that actually works anymore. I don't know. Okay. We need to talk about Queens. Becky scammed the audience again. This is crazy.
What'd she do?
Okay. So she's supposed to be doing like drinking hot sauce, right? And look at this hot sauce.
This is just fried.
It's just the wrong color. Look at that. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's
what
red
the
hot.
fuck? Is that watered down?
It's like purple.
That ain't shit.
Well,
Red hot is hot. You know?
It's
fucking spices.
So she takes the seal off.
She might like it, Mike. She's too eager. Should have gave her something she don't like.
She goes, "It's Frank's." There's a couple other clips. Here's her drinking.
Hype myself up for this. Hang on.
She's stalling. She's not going to do it.
No, she's a
Two Razorbacks.
Tablespoon and look it up. Drop by.
Drink it.
Look at this. Look at how it's moving.
Oh, look how it's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Drink it.
Look at it. Look at it. That's not fucking hot sauce.
No comment. Drink it.
Look how it's bubbling next to her. It's water.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then at one point, she even shows like her tongue, and there's like nothing red on her tongue. Here, there's more
Like
clips.
fucking idiots. You fucking
Look at this. There's no fucking way.
fucking shaved your hair for nothing. You fucking
It's transparent. Since
Yeah.
when have you seen a fucking hot sauce that's transparent?
loser. You didn't learn shit at Harvard.
Hang
you
on.
fucking
I'm Googling it. It's so the wrong color. It's so the wrong thickness.
Yep.
On what planet?
WWE.
pretty
See,
fucking.
What is this?
Also, Roxy jumped on
Yeah.
the show like.
That's pretty
See,
fucking
that's very
thick. Like,
fucking
holy
liquidy.
shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, dude. Just such a fucking scam.
Why would she come back, say that she's taking this opportunity for like
swear to
real,
God.
and then pull that shit?
I don't know. You can't be doing fucking. First of all, they're getting a lot of complaints because they have to do punishments like almost every show, and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
what's the point of a punishment then? Like, it's kind of lost its meaning. You know?
Yeah, there's just punishment to show. Yeah, didn't Roxy get like on Milkers? Didn't Roxy get fucking punished 3 fucking episodes in a row?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know.
I'm bored. I don't even want to talk about anything on the docket. Do you guys want to? What do you guys want to talk about?
Dude, I'm
No,
frustrated.
it was big drama that fucking Twiggy's wife doesn't have legs, and that shit blew up everywhere last night. Or that she does have legs now. That shit was crazy.
Wait, she's got legs?
All right, come on, dude.
Okay, so
come on, dude.
For those of you that don't know, on Lolcow Aussie, Rastov and Twiggy do that show, and they are enemies right now. They hate each other. Well, Rastov hates Twiggy and will not work with him. And during their show, Twiggy had this ongoing meme that his wife was in a wheelchair and didn't have legs, and that, you know, he got a lot of donations of people being like, dude, that's so nice that you're taking care of this disabled wife of yours. And apparently there was even disabled people like in wheelchairs that would donate because of Twiggy's relationship with his handicapped wife, right?
Yeah, I don't remember there being many donations about it, but there were definitely people that gave props. Like, I thought it was clearly a joke, right? So like he would joke about my parents being dead. I would joke about his wife having no legs. Like, it was just a lot. Like, some people in the Discord knew it was fake. It's just, but then Tina outed him in the chat, and it just fucking blew the fuck up.
Yeah, last night he got exposed pretty bad, and there were a lot of people truly mad at him. I wish we had some.
They're
of those
still mad.
clips. And then today, just so you know, Madhouse and Aussie switched time zones. Which, by the way, do you think Aussie would work before Cafe? Like 8 a.m. Eastern. What time is that?
For me, what time would that be? Fucking, that'd be 1 o'clock in the morning. I could do that easy.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Because like 5 o'clock in the morning is harder than fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. But I would make anything work if I go back.
I don't think it's 1 o'clock in the morning then, because
it's for me.
It's
for me.
before Cafe.
So, like, yeah, Cafe starts at 3 a.m. for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow, daylight savings about to hit again, but it's fine. Like, I don't blame you for making the decision, to be honest. Like, it's super fucking frustrating to see the channel that, like, I feel like I've poured so much of myself into just take a dive. Like, they made $12 last night, and that just like.
All right, guys.
$12.
I forgot to do the goal for the tier list. For fuck's sake, do we even have time?
You actually gonna do it? They made it.
Yeah, I'll do.
Yes!
I'll do $20 super chats. I'll make it easy.
Bro, please,
Do we have
guys,
time?
please.
I think we have time.
Okay.
Tier list. Okay, goal has been started. 20 text-to-speech donos, and we'll do the tier list. Yeah, I have it right here.
We need this done, okay? We need it to happen. It's if you love tier lists.
How many fucking ads do they put on a fucking tier list? Good lord. How do
Dude, that website is, yeah.
How do I move the people over? So wait, S tier is the greatest, right?
Yep, that's the best.
Okay. What does the S stand for?
Like special,
you
like
know.
special league. Like A is like at the top, and then S is like special. It's a video game term.
Yep.
I think a lot of people would be upset with how I judge this. They don't even have all the
That's
hosts.
why it's supposed to be funny.
Yeah, that's why it's fun.
They do
Bradley
not
Keem
have all
super
the
chatted
hosts.
$19.99. Keem is top tier smile.
Thank you, Brantley. We appreciate you. Yeah,
She
we
has to say
definitely do not have all the hosts. We're like missing. We have to be missing people. All right.
Oh,
Ken's
if we're
not on
missing people,
here.
I'm sure
Oh
they'll
wait,
just
Ken
update
is
it.
on there. Unless we have less people than I thought. I guess we do have less people than I thought.
Oh, sweet. Here they
Xavier
come, man.
super
Here they
chatted
come. Yes.
$19.99. Rastov looking great there.
Oh God, there's already
Thank
2
you,
out
Zoe.
of 20.
Dude, people love tier lists.
They do. Fucking tier list is so good. It's good. This is why it's good, okay? One, because Keem fucking hates tier lists, all right? He thinks they're stupid, right? So making him do something he thinks stupid, great. But also, imagine being an employee ranked by your boss.
Super chatted $20.
By the way,
Oh,
you guys are gonna not like this. By the way, Billy the Fridge is not on this. I don't think.
Oh shit, he was S tier. Just assume he's S tier.
I mean, he automatic. But that's the thing. People can pay to move them if they want to. Okay.
Yeah. They have Psycho Mom on this fucking thing. Okay, so here's the tier list here. Like, I think this is Billy. I don't know. It doesn't show his face. Whoever added these.
We currently can't see it. I don't know if that's okay.
Here we go.
God.
Docket team, if you're watching, which I know you are, make sure the tier list is complete with everybody.
Yeah. How am I?
Tina's
wait,
league. Oh
wait.
my God.
How do I judge this based on who I find personally entertaining?
Be the most offensive to your employees? Would it be value?
Oh yeah, that would be the most offensive.
There's no F tier. What the fuck? Where is F tier?
Bro, whoever
Just
made this
rename
tier
D
list-
as F.
Can't they edit it in real time? Can't they just fucking make it like better?
I hope so.
You'll have to refresh
All right.
after they do. Do they have
Okay,
Billy?
docket team, fix my fucking tier maker. Get me a picture of Billy the Fridge. All right. Get me a picture of, get rid of the animals because I'm not fucking voting on these animals. Right.
Some would argue that Sammy has made more content than some hosts.
That's
No,
true.
I wouldn't argue that, but some people would.
He was more willing to be at Fat Camp than some hosts.
Don't be like that.
Rostov.
Don't be like that.
People are
okay?
going to get.
Sammy,
I was going to reach out a hand of friendship to you after you got burned by wings, but now fuck
yeah,
you.
well, you know what? I don't need another fucking friend. I'm good. I'm friended up.
People are going to get
fine, then.
so mad at this tier list.
At least you have to refresh a bunch of times between now and then, and that will make them a shitload of money.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, every time you reload, they get like Google ad buys and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Did you guys see Eric confronting what's his name?
Yes.
Who? Confronting who?
One buff weave.
Oh, how'd that go?
Oh, dude, it's so
Sweet little
funny.
Eric.
How do you think it went, bro?
Sweet little Eric.
I don't have these clips. They don't give me the good clips. That's another thing I want right away is Eric confronting fucking. Well, I guess
we need that now.
I could search it because it's like it is truly so funny.
Yeah, you want to watch the whole thing too.
Lolcow nerd. A little outside in here.
Pardon, I didn't think that
You guys didn't bring anything else to the table. Good Lord, this is why I hate the wings subject. I fucking hate the wings subject. You start talking about
it kills the momentum. It kills the fucking momentum, man.
Oh God, here it goes. I got it right here. All right, he gets dragged in.
Number 8. This is for you,
Kaiju
Ash.
number 8 is fucking amazing. I can't wait for season 2. And Ash Eternal, you can eat my whole ass. And that's about it. Eric, where did Eric go already?
He said he'll be right back.
Bruh, that was quick as shit. Not only did he not have his camera on, dude just left immediately.
He wasn't
And of
waiting.
course,
I didn't
Twiggy's
just him
dynamic.
from waiting. That doesn't necessarily mean he was waiting and ready right that second.
You should have let your boy know.
All right, here we go.
Sorry about that. My grandfather wanted to meet. One Buff Weave, how are you enjoying Local Nerds at the...
So far, so good, Eric. I'm trying to get along with your previous co-host, which is now my co-host. And how did you talk to this brick wall?
She kept, checking up on me after my departure, which I was a little upset, yes, but I got a bone to pickle with you, Mr. Weave.
You can't pickle bones, but yeah, continue.
So do you really think you have what it takes to take my job and do it better than me?
Yes, and I've been doing it even before I had your job. So this is the bad thing I'm going to tell you, Eric. Yes. But my real thing is, if me and you went head-to-head, do you think you can really take on the Weeb? That's the real question for you.
Guess who just, do you happen to be the one who saved Local Nerds from being canceled?
Yes.
And, having the top donos in there.
I can't say top donos, yes, but from the support I've been seeing in my... What are you doing, Eric?
Nope, that happened to be me. I was the one.
Buggy! We're watching a fucking clip. What are you doing?
I got from I was making okay.
What? Your internet's all fucked up.
Oh, I don't know. I got a text from Desi, so I was making sure everything was okay.
Jesus Christ. Anyhow.
Who saved Local Nerds? They could admit it. We became the top show that surpassed both Local Test, Madhouse, and Cafe. Sorry, hate to brag if it can and beans. But you know what? It's not gonna last.
Okay, well, I'm the new...
But you know what? It's not gonna
last. Not gonna last.
It's not gonna last, one Buff Weeb.
I love Eric.
I'm the new
so
Buff Ball
funny,
co-host.
dude.
You guys already know what to put in the chat. My army is growing by the day, and every day we're doing more and more better things. We're reaching higher heights.
$99.99.
Okay.
Be careful. We haven't seen Eric in this #, WeebArmy.
Taking it off.
Dude, he is buff. God damn.
Buff
Why
Ball
are you doing
co-host.
that? Why are you doing that?
We got. What do you mean?
Why
Pokey Gaga just donated $100 of
Okay, I'll
his
give him-
hard-earned money
I'll give him
in
like
the
2
support of the
gunshots.
Weeaboo Army. Shut up. The Weeaboo Army is growing every day, Eric. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a promo on you. Do you think you can come here and take the job that I took from you after Keemstar got rid of you? You've been banished from this land. You want to know why, Eric? It's because of simple fucking Lego video. And until you finish that Lego video, you have no chance of getting your job back. Do you understand me?
Oh, I wouldn't button down on it, one Buff Weeb. I've been looking into Discord and yesterday, and people have actually missed me being on Local Nerd.
It's just little zingers, man. It's just like, oh, I wouldn't count on it.
Ooh, I wouldn't count on it, buddy, because the Discord kind of misses me.
You know, Eric, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, people love you. People do miss you. You are an important part of this community, and that will never change. Let me know that. I'm letting you know that. I respect you. I think that you have way more potential than anybody ever gives you. Give you way more props. I give you way more props than anybody ever will give you. But I'm gonna let you know something. You're not here for a reason. Now finish that fucking Lego video.
My Weebug super chat at $99.99. I miss you on Nerds, Eric. You'll always be my number one nerd. As for the Lego video, don't rush.
Bro, how are they getting 2 back-to-back $100 donations?
People love that show now.
There's another one that comes in.
Are you fucking serious? What the fuck?
Yep.
Genius.
Max Bailey, that one was for you, Eric, so I'll read it for you. It said, I miss you on Nerds, Eric. You'll always be my number one nerd. As for the Lego video, don't rush genius. That was Bailey Bug with the $100
Thank
for
you,
you, Eric.
Bailey. I appreciate it. And shut the fuck up, you weeaboo trash.
Wow. Oh, God.
Dude literally flipped the switch one day and just went from like this like nice guy to this. Just
look at
fucking,
Zay's making. Never mind, I can't make that joke. Zay's making a face. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, I love gloves off Eric. He's great.
Are we doing this? Are you
Yes,
ready?
we are
Wait,
doing
one
it.
really quickly. Thank you, Gadget guy.
Shut up, Zay. Oh, really quickly, in the middle of the content. Let me just shout out some shit. Shut the fuck up, Zay. God, you are the ultimate content killer. Like, you do anything you can think of to kill content. You need to shut up.
Guy for gifting 1 LolcowNerd membership, and Gabriel Parker, thank you for the dono, but I love Eric.
Eric, I love you, but I'm letting you know I was told to be nice, and if you want to take off the gloves, I'm willing to do that. Chat, just remember, whatever happens after this, he asked for this. I'm not being mean on purpose. I'm not going to sit here and bully Eric, but if you want to go here...
I will bully back. And chat, can we get every local host on there to do a campaign to bring me back to Local Nerds? Can we do that?
I'll protest.
No.
oh man.
But
definitely not.
Maybe we should. Dude. Maybe we should just
Eric
have like
volunteered.
A vote and see what happens.
Eric volunteered. Look at him. He's got his hand up and everything. Like, you know how they did the campaign to save Mike's job? Like, that's what he's looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll protest myself.
Maybe we should.
$99.99. Finish the video, Eric. I'm very anxious to see it. #WeebArmy.
That one was also for you, Eric. Pokegaga with the 19.99. I meant I'm gonna say $100. It's way easier. 100.
Yeah, support.
Yeah.
That's the Weeble Army.
Pokegaga.
Didn't I tell you that my army wouldn't get their war check yet? Zay, you see the support.
Hey, Eric's army came with 100 too, so I don't want to hear it. Pokegaga said, "Finish the video, Eric. I'm very anxious to see it." #WeebArmy.
I'll finish it when it's finished, motherfucker.
Finish it, damn it. You have no
Also,
time.
Lord Magicus, welcome.
Oh my God.
Sean
Zay,
Rectangle super
shut
chatted
the
$20.
fuck up.
Weeks ago, Boogie suffered a legitimate hot sauce punishment. He
That's
should be
true.
the most upset with damned Baxter.
I'm just numb to it at this point. This is all Becky does. This is all she does.
I'm sorry, but watch this. I'm going to rewind real quick. All right. Eric's about to fucking go off here, and then Zay just cucks the content again. Ready? Watch.
Hey, war check yet, Zay? You see the support.
Hey,
we're
Eric's
bringing
army
in?
came with 100 too, so I don't want to hear it.
Eric's
Pokegaga said,
army.
"Finish the video, Eric. I'm very anxious to see it." #WeebArmy.
I'll finish it when it's finished, motherfucker.
Finish it, damn it. You have no
Also,
time.
Lord
Dude, he's in the middle of talking, Zay.
Magicus, welcome to
Welcome
Band
to Band World,
buddy.
buddy.
Just wait till
How
after.
many members is that now, Zay?
We are at 28, so you still got time.
But
We
yeah,
have John Willikers, who just gifted 5.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up, Zay! Zay, you can fucking shout these people out when the fucking fight is done. What are you doing?
Membership.
They call her dog water for a reason.
Bruh, we're almost there to memeing. And if we turn the camera on, you guys are going to see lower, so I got to hurry up and put my shirt back on. But we got another
yeah, go
fucking
ahead.
50.
Yeah, try to meme on Zay. Hey, I'm sure that will impress her. Very fucking weeaboo trash.
Okay. I'm not weeaboo trash. I'm weeaboo elite. You got to understand something.
No.
Me and you, Eric,
Well,
Eric,
guess what?
Me and you
At the
look
end of
very
the day,
similar about a couple years ago. I'll let you know that. And unlike
at
you,
the end of the day, anime
I
is
posted my
still a
phone.
niche thing.
Anime is not a niche thing. It's a multi-billion-dollar
It's
industry.
pretty niche.
It's
No,
pretty
pretty
niche.
niche. Pretty
It's pretty
niche.
niche? Okay. All
I
right.
think
You know
every
what else
single
is niche?
nerd
You know what
topic.
else is niche? Is Eric's fan base. So if you want to go ahead and talk
I think
about that.
every single
people
nerd
that pity
topic
you.
is a niche
Okay.
topic, and that has always been a
And
continuing.
by the way, why does the super chat keep playing in the middle of the fucking screen? You know, wouldn't you think like, hey, maybe this nerd thing popping up should be way smaller over in the corner?
Yeah, maybe not over her face.
Wait, what now?
Every nerd topic, to an extent, is a niche topic. You're going to isolate part of your audience by talking about anything nerdy.
No, that's not it. You need to awaken people. If people are not interested in anime, guess what? They can be. They can be brought over to the side of the weeb. You guys just don't have enough faith. You guys just don't have enough spiral force. You guys are anti-spiral around here. We are evolution. My fucking drill
Anime
will
is
be the
cringe.
drill that
You
pierces
will
heaven.
not
You not
convince me.
understand that?
Anime is
TTS.
cringe.
John Willikers super chatted $20. Crunchyroll was acquired by Sony's Funimation for approximately $1.175 billion, or $1.2 billion, in a deal announced in December 2020 and completed in August 2021. Real niche.
I agree with you, John, but my point being is, like, for example, Marvel also makes billions of dollars a year. It's also niche to some extent. You're going to isolate your audience by
Is
talking
this the
about
end of the
anything
clip?
nerdy is
Dollar
considered
industry niche.
It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Marvel niche?
I
What?
don't think so. That's mainstream as fuck.
What are you? What the fuck? Zay. Fuck, I'm saying it. Zay, you're retarded.
Jose
Zay, you're
Olarde
not a
super
very good.
chatted $19.99. We have a better chance seeing Colossal is crazy. Clown, post a video in 2025 than seeing that Lego videos Eric made.
True. Stop cutting the content, goddammit. Zay is a terrible host. But worse than that, she's a terrible nerd. She's not, I don't even think she's that good at the OF stuff either. Like, what is she good at? Chat, tell me what she's good at.
There's a whole fight happening on her show, which is the only entertaining thing that probably happened that show. And she's like, stop. Welcome, Gunner125 to Ban World. Like, Zay, let the fight happen. There's content happening. Shut up. Get back to it.
Yeah, that show's fucked.
All right, apparently refresh the tier list. It should be all updated now.
Okay. Well, nobody wants the tier list. There's only 6 out of 20. I made an easy goal. They don't want the tier list. Lex Razor with a 20 fucking gifted. Damn. So what's now that Twiggy, got exposed for the fake wife? All right. Now that Twiggy has pretty much gotten hate from everybody in the LCU, and people are trying to give him advice. It's so funny because every host is like, bro, just be yourself. Or they're like, hey, you need to smoke marijuana. What's your relationship with your dad? Jaffe says to him today. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is going on?
I honestly just get PTSD flashbacks because this is literally what it was like a fucking month and a half ago. And at that point I was like, all right, you just can't do it. But it's just seeing the same conversations go over and the same responses over and over and over again.
I think Twiggy's more of a lolcow than we gave him credit for. He's proving to be one. I thought he was just a troll. Maybe he's also an idiot.
I just think leave Twiggy alone. It's not there is not a single person in the Local Live universe that is going to give him advice that he actually listens to. No,
of course not.
He just wants to do his own thing, and he's going to keep doing his own thing. I told him last night when it was a 3v1 situation, I was DMing him. I'm like, bro, go on the offense. Start attacking them. Change the subject. And he wasn't listening to anything I was saying either. He doesn't listen to advice. Shout out Gridlock and welcome to Cash Cow. You notice how I finished my sentence before I did that? Anyhow.
That's why I just walked, and I was just like, you know what, he can do his own thing. I'm gonna just go do whatever's next for me. It's just,
Yeah.
I still think you and Wonder Woman would be good on Aussie. I think you're really good here. I mean, today was an extremely uncomfortable show for you, and you made your way through it. So
I just didn't feel like I had much to add because I wasn't there. I don't have the experience with him, so I just sort of try to ask you some
if you
questions
came to Fat
that people
Camp,
were
then
asking.
if you came to Fat Camp, you would have been there. You'd have had more of an opinion, really.
So
Well, it might have been me on the table, dude.
What happens?
I'd be really fucked.
You're a man. Don't think it would have happened.
What happens, Rastov, at the end of this week that you're doing with Local Live, right? Do you and Twiggy play paper, rock, scissors on who gets Aussie and then the other one gets fired? How's this going to play out?
You know what? Why don't you bring him on this show for a week? Give me solo for Aussie, and then we'll see who made more money.
No.
Dude, Twiggy's boring.
Because
he's legitimately...
I think I could make more than $12 though, is what I'm saying.
Okay, here's the thing. He's legitimately boring. He's just boring.
Yeah, I like the guy. Personally, I like him. I don't like him as a content creator. He's boring.
Dude, when I hired him, I didn't have any he didn't provide me any entertainment value. I hired him out of pity. Remember, he lost his job? And he wasted all this money donating to our show. And I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll throw you on a show. Here's a job.
We tried to find a crackhead energy and we couldn't find one.
Yeah. No.
I don't know what the solution is, to be honest. But I obviously don't want to stop doing this. I find it incredibly fun.
There's got to always be a place for you somewhere in the Local universe, right? LCU. For sure.
Was it true that he made you cry? Were you crying?
I've not cried since my mom died, dude. It's Yeah, no, he did not make me cry.
Because him or someone else was telling me you were crying. Were you crying to Xylee? I thought you were crying to Xylee.
No, never cried. I was pissed off. The night of a crash out, I was going to expose his wife's legs, and and Xylee convinced me not to do it.
Well, I will say at Fat Camp, Twiggy was a big help. For those of you wondering, he was a big help.
Yeah. It was actually fun to hang out with too.
He did fuck up some of the streams by zooming in and out like an idiot. But
wouldn't take the advice to not do that.
Yeah, we had to tell him multiple times. But then also he like tore down setups and helped build setups. So
Big
there
Zebo
was a lot of that
25
we helped
super
out with.
chatted $19.99. Whatever happened to Boogie losing 5 pounds beat?
Did you lose it?
You gave me the money last night.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
only
that's
did
right.
I lose it.
I forgot.
Yes, sir.
See, this is the thing. Like when Twiggy was like, "You don't remember? You told me this, bro." If there's like a little detail in my life, I don't remember it. I throw it in the garbage can. I got to think about so much other new stuff. I don't got room in my brain for this little stuff. I don't know.
Do you get downtime like for real?
When I make it, yeah.
I know what his schedule is like. He's a workaholic.
Yeah.
He doesn't like relaxing. It's weird.
I hate it. I hate it. But sometimes I'll just be like,
I love relaxing.
Sometimes I'll be like, "Yo, Brantley, we're going on a date. Get ready." You know, and she knows, she's got about 15 minutes to throw something, figure out something. You know.
Do you like when you do that though? Do you like power through the date? Are you like trying to min-max the date?
A lot of times, yeah. I can't wait to get the fuck out of there.
That's so funny. What do you like to do besides work and drink? I know those two things, but like, if you could go to a place and do a thing, what would it be?
Drive on an ATV through the woods very, very fast. Drive on a snowmobile through the woods very, very fast. Chop firewood. I like chopping firewood.
You're weird. That's so weird.
I like mowing lawns. Love mowing lawns.
You're so weird.
Wait, so the camping trip was you just making them do all the shit that you like because you knew they would hate it?
That's exactly what it was.
Funny, dude.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind
You
of.
like burying people as well?
Like, you know what I did for fun? Is I went and bought an apple cider press, and then me and Brantley picked all the fucking apples on the property. Well, not all of them, but a bunch of apples on the property, and we made apple cider. Like, that's fun to me.
Okay, that actually sounds fun.
You know?
Cool, though.
But I like working as fun. Like, if I go out to a bar or whatever, I don't want to just sit around and sit at the bar and drink. Like, I'd rather play pool or dance or do something. I like to move. I like to do things. You know, the whole idea where you just sit there like this and watch a show is really tough for me. But I do it every once in a while. Like, I marathoned the ever-living fuck out of White Lotus Season 3.
Apparently me and Desi are starting that next. You and Mike speak very highly of that show.
Yeah, I'm already caught up. It's a good one. I cannot wait to get mowing again. I just changed all the blades on the two lawn. I have 3 lawnmowers altogether.
Come mow my lawn for me. You know I ain't doing it.
But then how will Dizzy earn her pocket money, bro? You can't be doing that.
That's true. That's true.
Well, you got to do stuff like that. What's the point of having a house if you're not going to do something to take care of the property?
Hire other people to do it. That's what I like to do.
I know, but then it's not yours.
Yeah, it is though, because then I get to play Fallout 76 in it.
You know what? I blame the whole Wings conversation about why people don't want to pay for this tier list, okay? I feel like if we had started this at the beginning, it would have been cleared within the hour.
Aaron Pearson
They're
super
still coming
chatted
in.
$26.31. Can you call Blade and make sure he is okay? I'm worried.
Oh God, what now? First of all, let me explain this. Tier lists suck, and that goal was never going to get hit. Ever.
Yes, it was. In
It's
fact,
only a 20.
I bet they'll hit it before the end of the stream, and we're going to start the next stream with a goddamn tier list. That's my belief. That's my hope. Prove me right, please.
Please. Please.
You know, we talked about how sad I am with Wings and how disappointed I am And everything I've made him so much money. I've helped him out so much. And I feel so betrayed by him, and it's just sad. And I just got a text from Tina that she took with her brand new car that she bought because of the Local Live universe.
Yep.
And it's just such a
cool.
wildly different feeling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Wings and then Tina. Like betrayal, no gratitude for anything I've ever done, right? To thank you so much, boss. I got a new car because of you, right? It's just, they're so night and day different.
Yeah, she was always going to be that person. Tina is actually she's crazy as shit, but she's genuinely a good person.
She said, thank you so much. Without you and Local, I wouldn't have been able to buy this new car.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Dude, imagine the day that she sends you a picture of her standing outside of her new house. Like, that's going to be fucking dope.
I've talked to Mike about this multiple times. I cannot wait for the moment. Wings of domestic violence. Welcome to Band World.
Oh my God. I love it. That's fucking brutal.
His stream was filled with all of those names, dude. Like,
when I say like Wings truly did not appreciate anything that we did, right? I can sum all of it up, my entire experience with Wings, by just saying this one simple fact. Since the beginning of this channel, Local Live, Boogie has been a member. I have been a member, a Cash Cow member, and Wings canceled his membership to save the $10 a month on his own
Ava super
show.
chatted $19.63. Rastov and WW on Aussie Keem. Could work.
Rastov and Wings of Redemption on Aussie.
No, he means Wonder Woman. I feel like we're too nice, but I don't know.
Again, I take it back because I did recommend that earlier. She is kind of a no personality person. I hung out with her for a week and I still don't know her. She's kind of like Dave.
I love Wonder Woman.
But
Well,
I
of
don't want
course
to
you
warp
did.
price
She's
super
super
chatted
nice.
$19.99. Boogie and Keem, what is one thing that you each don't like about each other and one thing that you do like about each other?
Oh God.
I don't like Boogie because he lies.
I don't like Keem because he doesn't know how to fucking enjoy himself other than have a goddamn beer.
Well, I have ADHD, so I have to take a beer so it like slows me down. So
Yeah, 3 sips of beer cures depression, of course.
So
we all know
I can
that.
enjoy myself. And then
Yeah.
what I
Another nice thing.
And then what I like about Boogie is Boogie will pretty much do anything I
Outdate
say.
3D
So
Panda super chatted $26.32. Keen like a shark has to move forward.
That's true.
the
thing I like about
real quick before you do, I seen a clip from Review Tech USA recently, and he goes, "Yeah, the reason why Keem and Wings had a falling out is because he can't control Wings. That's why me and Jay didn't work over there, because he can't control us." You know, and it's like, but I'm the boss. I do need to control my people in order to execute what my vision is. Like
Yeah,
I am the like creator of this, and I have a vision for everyone, and the vision is success. So if you're gonna fight me on every little thing, yeah, it's not gonna work out, Rich. Like,
Yeah,
duh.
Imagine saying, yeah, the only reason I lost my job as McDonald's is because the manager couldn't control me. He said, get on the fryer. I said, bitch, I'm making burgers.
Dude,
come on.
He talks to me like I'm his like ex-wife or something. Like, yeah, she tried to control me. That ain't work. No, we're not in a fucking romantic relationship. This is one person is way more superior than the other relationship. Like boss employee type thing. It's a different, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyhow,
when everything goes well, they say that you had nothing to do with it, and when everything goes bad, they say it was all your fault.
True.
Jackson Clark super chatted $20.16. Wings trolls went away because of this show also. His personal stream will now be inundated with trolls like it's 2017.
I know. All he has to do is listen to me. All Kelly has to do is listen to me. Just listen to me. I was trying to help you. I've never done anything to fucking hurt you and ruin your career. I've only helped it. Dude, it's so fucking insane. Anyhow, Boogie, what do you like about me?
What was it you said you liked about me? Because the thing I said won't make sense otherwise.
I said the one thing I truly like about Boogie is he does almost anything I tell him to do.
The one thing I like about you is when you tell me to do stuff, it is always successful and makes me money.
So wait, do you mean to tell me, Boogie, that I tell you to do certain things and then you're like, I don't know, but you do what I say and then you realize, oh, wow, that was smart. And then you've gained a trust to trust in Keem because the plan usually works out.
You told me on the phone when the cancer thing was blowing up, you said, if you trust me, I might be able to help you through this. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put my trust in Keem. And Desi said, I think you made the right decision. And I did, and here we are.
Would you do a follow-up documentary, bro? Like
100%.
a fucking comparison?
Yeah,
Because I want to see like and then do a comparison between the old one versus now. I think would be absolutely insane. Because
me and
you've got
Mike,
more money, you're thinner. Like
me and Mike have planned to do a micro doc eventually, right? Like maybe he's very, very busy with all the things he's got in the fire. But him and I talked about doing a micro doc.
8 more donos for that tier list. That's never going to happen.
Shit. I need my credit card. I'm going to fucking donate for this tier list. I'm going to get my credit card. Be right back.
people love tier lists. I'm fucking telling you, man. There are people that make like careers around making tier lists.
No, they
people
don't.
make tier lists of tier lists.
Tier lists suck. I tried to tell you
They
this.
don't.
I tried to tell you this, Rastop, but you don't listen to me. They suck. No one cares. People are not even donating for the tier list. They're just randomly donating, supporting the show, talking about different things, Rastov. Tier lists suck. You got to listen to me.
All of the tier list lovers are avid Wings haters. It's a scientific fact, okay? So when we talked about Wings, all those people left, okay?
Yeah. Shy with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Shy. We appreciate you, brother. That's going to put us
Shy,
over.
get me to that tier list, man. I don't want to spend all my money. Shy, help us.
Kind of donation, bro. Come on, dude, please.
Keem, make the Boogie I'll make a Boogie documentary. That's easy. What I truly, truly want to do this year is I want me and Boogie to come out with like a rap song and music video, like the whole 9. The whole 9. And then also, we're also in a, like, you guys got to give us time on this. Like, eventually we're going to have to remove Wings from like, his name is everywhere on Local Live platforms and whatnot. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to adjust the intro song, like our famous intro song. It's going to have to be modified. So there's a lot we're going to have to do. But just give us time on that, please. And thank you, Grievous Demise, with the 5 gifted.
Oh, God. Please, guys, join me in this.
Now, Rastov, do you notice how people are gifting members but not donating? Because tier lists suck.
Tier list, 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 tier list.
That's Boogie. That's
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
I'm going broke for this shit.
Yeah. Come on, 5 more. We've got 7 minutes. Please. I've never asked for anything, okay?
Brantley!
4D3 super chatted $20. I got you, Boogie and Rastov.
Hell
Here is
yeah!
one for y'all stupid boring list.
Dude.
Brantley, you can help get us across the goal. I know you're watching. Help us torture this man.
Look, she was a big fan of the tier list that we did.
Brantley.
Chartwig 15 super chatted $20 for the tier list.
Yeah.
Lade is crying right now. Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him go. Let's go.
Look, people think I'm an e-bigger. I'm not. But if I did, Ozzy wouldn't be at
Aaron
fucking
Pearson super chatted $26.31. Blade is live streaming crying right now, and he is cussing out Scott Ken Martin.
There's no way that's true. Is that a... I don't know if that's true. Oh,
What the fuck's his YouTube channel?
Xavier super chatted $19.99.
All right.
Do the tier list.
All right.
Fuck yes.
Here we go. All right. This is who I find entertaining. Okay, this is who I find entertaining.
Are we going to give enough time to this though? Like, could we not do this at the
No,
start
we got to do a whole episode. Next episode.
No, I got time. What are you talking about?
We don't know.
You
This
gotta
is
give
like an
people the
hour
opportunity to
thing.
donate to move people
I can
and-
do this really fast. Shut up. Thank you,
Don't
John
do
Skull.
it. You're wet cucking the content.
No, I'm not. Psycho Mom doesn't speak.
Chuck 'em on nerds.
So she's D. Savage C. Tina definitely A. Twiggy's pretty boring. Beans I'll give a C. Becky goes above.
What?
I'm sorry. Becky she can do more. She has more capabilities. All right.
Oh my God, more entertaining than
You know
Tina on
what?
the
You know
planet.
what? I gotta change
That's
this.
crazy.
I gotta change
Thank
this.
you.
I gotta change this. You're right. No, you're right. Because it is like wildly different. But it's the same level for sure. All right. Boogie, I'm gonna put here.
What the fuck you are? The
What?
fuck? I'm not as
John
entertaining as
Soap
fucking
super chatted
Becky. I'm not as
$19.99.
Oh my motherfucking. What the fuck? I don't care about your donation. Motherfucker, move me up. Move me up right the fuck now.
You paid for this tier list.
And move me the fuck up. I'll donate 20 more to get moved up. Is that how it works, Restov?
Do you want it to be fake?
Move me the
Super
fuck
chatted
up. I'm more entertaining.
$19.99. Colt confirmed the hosts are slowly going bald to assimilate. Boogie, you should get your tattoo touched up. You can't even see it, pimp.
I might get a professionally tattooed up,
All
not
right.
by fucking nightmare.
Buff, we're gonna
Move
put there.
me up, motherfucker. Why are you not moving me up?
Bro, you're eating up my time. I only have 4 minutes. Bear with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the rest of it up till you move me the fuck up there. Who the fuck
Do
even
this
is that?
seriously tomorrow.
Eric, Roxy, I'm gonna put there. Glammy is tough because Glammy personally
No, she's
entertains
a
me.
C.
She
Some more entertaining Savage to you?
Rastov. Ooh, Rastov's like a tough one too. I'm gonna help Rastov out a little bit.
Grim, yeah.
I gotta put Grim at the bottom. I'm gonna put
Joffy's a B.
I'm gonna put Joffe right in the center. Ken, I'll put down here. Nightmare. This one's tough because Nightmare and Test have to work more. Mike is at the top for sure.
The fuck? Mike's more entertaining than me?
No, he.
And you think Roxy's as entertaining as me? Are you fucking retarded?
Mike
You're
was
a
fat camp
retarded
MVP,
person.
bro.
And
He
now
was-
you're ignoring a donation. Somebody just said, Juan says, you're wrong for that. Boogie's the GOAT. Juan's right. Keem is wrong. You better be A tier, bit. Motherfucker, you think you're funnier than Tina?
And then
Yo, you amuse Billy's
think
an
I'm
A. You're an S. Billy's an S. Go fuck yourself.
This
All right, the whole validity of the tier list has just been disrespected.
Guys,
all right? Okay.
no, that's not true. This is based
This is
on
fucking retarded.
This is based on my personal opinion on who I feel is entertaining in the LCU. This is the way I
you're
see
fucking
it.
wrong.
Thol super chatted $20.
You're
Keem,
fucking
I am
wrong.
glad you didn't get P-nomia. P-nomia is very dangerous and high contagious.
It's
Boogie Keem
pneumonia.
is so healthy due to his diet that not even P-nomia can defeat him. I am
Motherfucker.
not saying this to trigger Boogie with P-nomia.
Wait,
P-nomia laughing face.
Okay, I need to make a chance for adjustments. Okay, let me look back.
Yeah, fix the fucking list.
All right, Eric has moments that would definitely push him into B.
You think he's as entertaining as Rastov?
So the two nerd hosts you fired
I'm gonna wait,
are higher than the ones currently on the show.
I am gonna bring Billy up here.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yes, I personally find Glammy and Eric more entertaining than Buff, right? But this is my personal feelings, not like the feelings.
More entertaining than Savage? You think Eric's more entertaining than Savage?
Okay,
to
guys, listen to me. This is my personal feelings, not to the audience. This is me, not to the audience. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So the audience will wildly disagree with what I'm doing. I'm saying me, okay?
Swear to God, I think you might have been dropped on your fucking head.
Okay, let me see. Let me just review this.
Yeah, okay, review the A column. The A column has a mistake in the A column. There's one mistake. Roxy shouldn't be there, and I should be up one. Roxy should be down one, I should be up one. Okay, I feel
I'm
okay. I
back on
feel a
board.
little bit better. Okay,
back
now
on
I
board.
feel a little bit better.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay, now I feel a little bit better. Okay, that's fair.
I'm good with that. Okay,
I'm still
done.
mad. I'm still mad. I thought we were fucking friends. I thought you found me entertaining. I'm one of the reasons you created this fucking show. Because you saw potential in me and my fucking career. Now you don't.
Final.
You don't think I'm fucking S tier?
This is final tier list. Final. Done.
Fuck you.
Final.
Fuck you. How about how about this? Hey, how about this? A as in asshole, go fuck yourself.
What'd I do?
Look, you know what? I'm happy to be in the B tier, dude. So you did a great job.
I just don't know what I did. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap things up for this evening. I think I did good on my tier list. I don't know why everyone's freaking out. But before we go, let me just say, Boogie, I truly appreciate you. All the way, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow.